Finally tonight, a visit to one of those places a lot of us have probably heard about, but maybe we've never bothered to go to. Well, that's why we're here.
We have a large-scale program of habitat restoration here. We have over 200 acres of replanted tallgrass prairie. Tallgrass prairie was once 50 or 60% of the St. Louis area. Spiderworts are happening.
Biologist James Traeger of the Shaw Nature Reserve is leading visitors on a wildflower walk. They're trekking through the reserve's tallgrass prairie, where more than 70 species of wildflowers bloom between May and October.
This is the downy phlox or prairie phlox, and so this one starts flowering about 2 weeks later. It's kind of just getting going, whereas the woodland one is now in decline, and we'll see some more patches of it as we go along. This is a great little plant in the valerian family. Some of you may have heard of valerian root. Sometimes gets sold powdered as a sleep aid. This one you can eat and it won't put you to sleep.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I like the shade too.
Yeah, the white violets are interesting. And dewberries.
The Shaw Nature Reserve offers these guided wildflower walks in the fall and spring. But if you'd rather not hike through prairie, you can stroll through the Whitmire Wildflower Garden. Hundreds of native and other wildflower species make up this 5-acre floral display. Wildflowers are a popular draw here, but hardly the only one. Shaw Nature Reserve Director John Bearer encourages visitors to get up close and personal with the entire nature reserve.
To get an appreciation for the natural world, you have to visit it, and people need a place to do that. And people aren't going to protect something that they don't appreciate. So there's steps in the process. They need to learn how to appreciate it and become more familiar with it in order to protect it.
The Shaw Nature Reserve is located in Gray Summit and is part of the Missouri Botanical Garden. It includes 4 square miles of forests, wetlands, and other ecosystems. The Botanical Garden acquired the land in 1925 when its flora and fauna were threatened by pollution from coal burning in St. Louis. Groups wanting to stay overnight can do so at the Dana Brown Overnight Education Center. The complex was completed in April of 2003, but the buildings have some history behind them.
We located some historic buildings within 100 miles of the nature reserve and purchased them, labeled them, took them apart. They were brought back to the property and put up. And so these are all dating from the 1850s, all the buildings here at the Overnight Center. There's 4 sleeping lodges. Each sleeping lodge is set up kind of dormitory style bedding like this. Some rooms are large with several beds, and then some are smaller with 4 to 6 bunks. A lot of the wood we salvaged from different things. Buildings that were being torn down, we saved, but the wood on the porches, the posts and the railings were actually from a restoration project here at the Nature Reserve. We're removing eastern red cedars from some of our glades and opening them back up. So the wood was used to build the porch railings and posts.
The assembly hall was once a barn. Some of the wood here was salvaged from old bleachers. While the Shaw Nature Reserve is more than 30 miles from the Botanical Garden, it tends to exist in the shadows of its parent, at least figuratively. But the people who run the Nature Reserve don't intend for it to be that way.
It's a wonderful combination, actually, to have the Botanical Garden, which is more horticulturally focused and research focused, and the Nature Reserve, which is a kind of focused on the natural areas of Missouri and ecology of Missouri and so forth, so people can get both sides of the coin. I would just encourage people to come. The Nature Reserve is beautiful at all times of the year.